Okay, so we have 3ds Max here, and I'm about to create this image here, this airplane, a Sopwith Camel. So the first thing we'll do is we're going to create a plane, and we only need one segment, so I'm right clicking on these buttons here to side. Let's see, maybe 400, just make it square by 400. Okay, so we'll just so we click on this here and press W on the keyboard, center this out. Okay, now we're going to we'll click on M on the keyboard for materials. Let's put this over here, and I'm going to start loading images onto these here. So here are my images. The first one I'm going to need is this one here, the template. Just drag, drop, and go for this one next. This one. And that should be fine. Okay. So the first image we're going to put on, I'm just going to left click, drag, and release. Okay, so finish now for a moment. Now we're going to press E on the keyboard, snap toggle, angle snap. Okay, so we're going to hold shift, left click, and rotate till we see 90. Copy. Okay. So W on the keyboard. Just pull this back a bit here. Click on this image and back here. So highlight, left click and drag both images. Right click, object properties, freeze, show frozen in grey, unchecked, and back face cull. That means when we are looking from this angle here, in this direction, we'll see through this. Okay, so we just go OK. Now we can press G to take the grid off. Okay, so we're going to change here just to shaded and edged face. Okay. So the first thing we'll have a look at is the wheel. So I'm holding left, control and left middle mouse button, and we're going to do this wheel quickly first, and it's a torus. So we click on torus here. Okay, left click holding out, and then pulling in. Okay. So we bring all these down. Okay, so there's Z to zoom. We'll press W on the keyboard, center this up as best we can. Okay, go over here. And let's change the settings. So again, these are only reference images. Just Alt X. So we don't get target too big. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. So next what we're going to do is we're going to F and Z are pressed down the key. F to go to front view and Z to zoom in on the object that you've selected. I'm just going to go Alt X for a moment. I'm going to go perspective view, right click on the object actually and go to convert to editable poly. And what we're going to do next is we're going to, actually my mistake, I'm just going to backtrack there for a second. Hope I can still change the settings. Control Z just for a moment. Yeah, I want to change these segments to 20 and this to 10. That should be enough, okay, for what we want. So again, we just press F to click off it, press Z to zoom, and F to, so again, we just change these settings. Okay, that should be fine. So again, right click, convert to editable poly, and go to perspective view, which is P, and Alt X. And what I want to do is, I might actually change the color of this to that color for a moment. Okay. So we're going to hit the polygon faces, click that one, Shift makes the ring, just Alt middle mouse button, Control Z actually, Control and then Shift selects all those. Okay, so F for front view, and we need to Shift, wait, my mistake, I'm going to extrude, local normal, and we just change these settings here. Is there something like this? Alt X, okay, maybe a little bit. Should be fine. Okay. Okay. So if we can hold Control. Actually, we should be able to press Delete. Yeah. Okay, that's deleted those spaces there. Alt X to see that again. Okay. Okay, so we just move this wheel over. L for left view. Z to zoom in. Click, select the object. Makes sense. W, let's pull this over here like this. Okay. Again, Z to zoom in. So we just select the border. Just pull it. Slightly resembles this here. And this border here. See there. L and Z. Okay. So we're going to pull this in so it matches up there. Okay, that should be the wheel almost done. So what we're going to do next is Shift while the border is selected and just pull that out to there and select this and just here as well. Okay, so let's zoom in on this part here, and what we're going to do is we're going to cap, because that's that part of the wheel finished. Okay, so we leave this for the moment. Okay, F to focus, Z to zoom, and we will be pulling, extruding this a little bit and pulling it out. Actually, we might even try that now. Okay, so extrude. Okay, I'm holding shift and pulling from here. Left and zoom. Should be enough. Holding shift and just pulling along here. Actually, I don't think it matters too much. So I'm going to try and match up to, this seems to be the center here. So just pull back. There should be fine. Okay. So that's one part of the wheel done. Might get rid of some of these polygons here. So if we select edge, holding shift selects a ring of those, all those around. Or you could have looped or ringed those there. So now if I press, I think it's shift backspace, or control backspace, sorry, yeah, control backspace, and that will delete those faces. We don't need them, okay? So left and zoom. Okay, so that's one part of the wheel done. We will try now the wing.